Hi everyone, let's do this video looking back at last week's X Factor. Started Saturday, we had the welcome return of the lovely Cheryl Cole. Obviously Simon Cowell making his return to our screens as well. Welcome to the panel, Scary Spice, Mel B, and obviously Louis Walsh. Never going to change, is it? He's always going to be there. We had, to be honest, start of a good show on Saturday. I have got to say, there were a few that sort of did impress me, didn't impress me. So glad to see Amy back. For the ones who want to know, that was the one that made Cheryl cry. She auditioned back in 2008. She was only, I think, 16 at the time, and she made Cheryl cry then. But her voice was just so soulful. It was a pleasure to actually sit and listen to it and see somebody that was so young actually have some genuine talent behind them. Unfortunately, back then, she messed up her words at judges' houses, and she turned around and that was it. She was gone, unfortunately. But she was back. She came back on Saturday. She blew everybody away again. She looked totally different. But obviously there's a few years that have gone behind her now, and she's grown up, she's matured, she's got her own little family, and her voice just sounded so unbelievable. That is the only way that I can describe her voice. I'm so glad they put her through to the arena auditions, and I really, 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 really hope that she goes all the way and she ends up at the judges' houses and hopefully onto the live shows, because that is going to be what she deserves. Sunday's episode, let's talk about the groups. We had Only the Young, Concept. We also had the lovely boys from Overload. Um, Only the Young, for the ones that want to know, that was a band that George Shelley used to be in before he ended up in Union J. Now, looking at them, they're a four-piece. The audition that they did was a take on Elton John's Something About the Way You Look Tonight. It was just wow. The talent that is within the four of them, it's unspeakable. It is literally unspeakable. Then you have Concept, five-piece boy band. They seem like lovely guys. I'm not 100% sure on them yet. Yes, their audition was good, but we're going to have to see what happens as we go along. And then there was the lovely boys from Overload. And Geordie, you little stud muffin apparently. I mean, for me, the five of them, they've got the looks, they've got the talent, they've just got everything behind them. I know what happens to them in this series though. Well, up to a certain point. So I'm not going to say anything else for you in case it spoils it for everybody, but I've got a feeling that most people probably know what happened with them. Fingers crossed, it's going to be good news. We'll just have to wait and see. But all in all, I'd probably say opening weekend for X Factor. You're looking pretty good, guys. Let's make sure that this series 11 is going to be the best series yet. I cannot wait to see what other auditions are going to be coming up. I will give you a heads up. Look out for Lydia Lucy. She auditioned a few years ago, but she's gone back. She's gone and auditioned again. And also look out for Holly Ryder. You'll know her on Twitter as Libra Singer. She's brilliant. She's an absolute doll, bless her. Absolute doll. And someone that I hold very, very close to my heart. And I really, really hope that she does well in this. And I'll be rooting for you all the way, Holly. Right then, guys, that is it for X Factor. Stay tuned because I've probably got a few more videos coming up for you soon. Alright, see you later.